there, folks. I've been trying to get a bona fide video out to you, but I keep falling further and further behind. But I had this little gem appear today, so I had to get it, make a video about it. So yeah, we got Still Living in the Past. This is the box set. Stephen Wilson, I believe. He's done all the other ones. Well, the majority of all the other ones. Of the 1972, not really greatest hits, more like odds and ends album, Living in the Past. Even back then, 72, Ian Anderson's already stockpiling odds and ends, songs that didn't make albums. It's incredible the amount of stuff this guy has written over the years, as we're all seeing through all of these media books, is actually what I think they prefer to be called. So yeah, I did rip this one open. Not the set itself, but the packaging. I thought it was something else. I completely forgot that this was showing up. So yeah, like I said, this originally came out in 72, right after Thick as the Brick, which also came out in 72, and then Passion Play, which came out in 73. So jumping a little out of order here, but as far as chronology, but at least they're getting back around to them. Now, a lot of this stuff, I'm just going to reference the U.S. version. On the U.S. version of Living in the Past, a lot of it was stuff that hadn't been released in the U.S. A lot of UK singles, a UK EP, a couple of live tracks from Carnegie Hall that hadn't been released anywhere. Now, a lot of that stuff has come out on other media book releases as they pertain to, as the singles pertain to whatever album. But so I haven't delved into the track listing 100% to see how much repeat is on this. I imagine there is some, but I mean, I've been collecting all of these, and I mean, the main reason I'm getting this is you got the full Carnegie Hall, as Ian Anderson would say, from 1970. So that was the main driver. Not to mention the fact that, I mean, they do just an awesome job with these media books. So open it up. Here's what you get right there. There's 2 CDs. It's been so long since I ordered this thing. Yeah, so you got, this is a 6-disc set, and you got 5 CDs, and then the disc 6 is the Blu-ray audio. CD 1, original mixes, remixes, edits, and demos from 1968 to 1971. CD 2, Living in the Past Part 1, the Stephen Wilson stereo remixes. Sides 1 and 2. Oh, I see. Sides 1 and 2 from the original album. Except plus. I guess I couldn't fit everything on there. And then CD 3 is Living in the Past Part 2, the Stephen Wilson stereo remixes. Sides 3 and 4, except plus. Yeah, I'll have to figure out what that means. I don't think it means what I thought it meant. And then CD 4, Live at Carnegie Hall 1970 Part 1, 2025 remix. CD 5, Live at Carnegie Hall 1970 Part 2, 2025 remix. Oh yeah, there we go. There's that book there. I'm going to flip to the back here right off the bat. Show you that there. There's 2 more discs. Oh, and yeah, here's the little sleeve off the front that they put the other disc in. I imagine that's the Blu-ray. And those other 2 discs are that were in the back are probably the Carnegie Hall, and then there's the other disc in there. I'm not going to pull it out at this time. So Still Living in the Past, Jethro Tull. I mean, these booklets are extensive in all of these. I mean, they're regular books. I have not sat down and read the vast majority of them. I usually peruse through them while I'm reading. I tell myself that when I'm old and can no longer afford to buy books on my Social Security, that I will bide my time, wither away my years reading these. There's plenty to read. So yeah, I mean, if you're at all interested in these, you do want to get them because they go fast and they rarely come down in price. I had that Christmas one that I didn't buy. It was the only one that I hadn't bought, and I was like, you know, I'm not going to do that one. I'll skip that one. And then it, you know, I did end up buying it. Just recently, it came out last year. It came out like 6 months ago. I just recently bought it because I thought that it would come down in price. It hadn't. I mean, it was on sale, but like $5 off. I thought it might come down, you know, 10, 20 bucks. It did not. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to have to get that because pretty soon I'm going to waste my time, and that thing's going to skyrocket in price because it didn't. I think they got a pretty good idea about how many of these they're going to sell, and so they only print so many of them. Now somebody was telling me that they had redone some. Now I know they redid Thick as a Brick as a 50th anniversary one, and I think they did the same with Benefit, but I don't think they did the same with all of them. I could be wrong on that. But anyway, there you go. Jethro Tull, Still Living in the Past. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is going to be a 10 out of 10. All right. You guys have a good one.